Welcome, friends. It's good to see you. My name is Remalaya. It's a word that means invisible that's only applied to people. And we are going to be playing some more Hollow Knight Silksong. Uh, so, I went back and listened to Tuesday's stream. I always go back and listen to the streams for a variety of reasons. First of all, I am a creature of great vanity and love the sound of my own voice. Second, because I like troubleshooting audio problems in that way. If I'm not hearing what you're hearing, then I can't fix the problem with what you're hearing. And third, because it's good for me to like really dial in on voices I'm using for characters, remembering names, remembering what the hell I even did, things like that. But to the second point, the troubleshooting of audio. Uh, the audio was bad initially and got much better after the break. I think what happened is that when I went live, I forgot to actually put the microphone on my headset down near to my face. So what you were picking up was my voice from a distance away, and it wasn't getting loud enough to actually trigger the ducking. We're going to see if this goes better. It should. I think it should. What else do I need to tell you? Content warnings. How about that while I hit the buttons that make Hollow Knight Silksong appear? Hollow Knight Silksong is a game full of what the ESRB calls fantasy violence, swordplay with no particular gore or detail, but it is violence nonetheless. Uh, there are certainly bugs. Every character in this game is a bug if bugs are something that bothers you. And the game is not, the series rather, Hollow Knight, is not a stranger to body horror, so perhaps that is a thing that we'll be encountering. Not sure. We'll figure it out as we go, I guess. Those are content warnings for the game. Content warnings for me. I am a strange person who occasionally makes weird sex jokes and talks frankly about their trauma. I'll try my best to warn more completely if something like that's going to be happening. But I don't always. If that's not your vibe, that's fine. Uh, I hope that you enjoy your time here. Let's play Silksong. Which, oops, there's the dingle dong of the controller starting up. So, when we left off last time, we were in Greymore, which is a series of really oh, hi, Krat. I'd forgotten about you. Blissfully, I had forgotten about you. We're just not gonna. So, Greymore is a series of honestly pretty rotted platforms surrounding a couple of towers. We'd gone through most of it and only had a little piece up near the top of our map to go towards. And when we went into that top piece of the map that we had not previously gone into, we were informed that it was called Sinner's Road. And I was very quickly torn apart by some alligator-like things. So I'm excited to see what else exists in Sinner's Road besides the alligator-like things. We also met someone called the Green Prince. They were locked in a cell. They seemed to be content being locked in a cell. I might let them out anyway. Even though I am usually a fan of saying, listen, you know your own mind best. I don't know what the Green Prince's whole deal is. I'll think upon it. I forgot about these mites. I also didn't plan for episodes, because how could I, plan for episode 7 to be Sinner's Road, but I think it's very funny. You can't tell. I'm laughing on the inside. It's where I do most of my emoting. See, like that. We're just gonna hop our way up to... No, please don't. Actually, is it here or is it further along? We need to go a little further along. We need to go into the other tower to go back around to get to the upper part of this tower. Let's crack you apart while we're on our way. Oh, right. You with the pentadent. Am I going to be able to remember how to fight you? Well, the only way to figure out is to do it, I guess. The only way to... what's the line? The only way to win is by learning, the only way to learn is by doing, the only way to begin is by slashing that worm apart. Which we did. So, look, we're winning already. Yup, just straight up from here. Not straight up, we go up and then over to our right. Further. Little further up before we go to the right. That way takes us to, Garmond. The knight and his steed? Pet? Not really sure what Zaza is. There's obviously a flea over there. It makes the flea sound, but I don't know how to get up to where it is, so we'll deal with that later. No, you fucking don't. You know what? I should have been using the spear thrust more. I have to remember that I have all these tools at my disposal. We have the spear thrust with, we have the motherfucking, the boomerang, I forget what it's called. Let's look real quick. The curved claw. We have our flea brew, which I guess will raise our attack speed. So that's something to keep in mind. What's on the other side of this? Oh, just some more mites. Actually, can I hit these mites from here? Yes, yes I can. But I have to be more cautious than that because I forget they jumped. Oh, the thingy just popped up. Right, that was the other thing that, the other, like, large-scale thing that happened to us last week. Or not last week, on Tuesday. We found the Hunter's Journal. Not found. We were given the Hunter's Journal by, I can't remember their name. They were a young slug who was doing some painting, I think. Or it might have been writing with a very hieroglyphic script. Unsure. Either way, we're going past that now. And is it here or is it further up? It is further up. Further up and further in. I keep saying I should reread the Chronicles of Narnia books, but I know in my heart that I probably won't. I enjoyed them very much when I was young. I think that we would have a much less pleasant view on them now. It's one of those things where when you're young, you don't understand that the word swarthy has a connotation. Alright, so here's these fuckers. The ones that ate all my cereal last time. So we're just gonna, shit. No, it's fine, you jumped off. You're gonna stay up here, away from you, to the very best of my ability. And then this is the middle part where, there you are, the green prince. I can probably just break that lock with my sword, huh? I don't actually need a simple key. How? Forgot about this asshole with the spikus. So I went down and to the right last time. There's also an up and to the right. Let's go ahead and heal. That's interesting. There's water here with stuff floating in it. Is it dangerous stuff? Yes. It is bad for me to be there. What the hell happened? Oh god, my crest has just been covered in some sort of grub, and it's slowly draining all of my silk. And the silk Alright, well that one's on me. The silk is re-spooling itself as I attack like normal, but it's not like... It's still very clearly draining. It has like a green undertone. I'm gonna take the Bellwave this time instead of going through that area with all the big mites. Oh, right. Bellheart. Y'all, you're still, I am working on it. I understand that it's hard to take that seriously since I keep getting eaten by alligators. I am working on it. Ada! Okay, back up to Greymoor. And it doesn't actually skip that much space, but the space that it does skip is space I do not wish to go through more than I have to. Sorta hoping that there will be a bench somewhere around here. Or actually, there's a bench in fucking halfway. What the hell happened there? I can't tell if that was a visual glitch or if that's just what that was supposed to look like. The pentadent worm was just sort of popped halfway out of the ground. As though it had done its burrow animation and then, like, not actually come all the way out of the ground. But now it's halfway home from here. Oh, it's over there. No. Yeah. If I just get over to there. Do I have to go through this at all? Hang on. I think I'm going to go the way I'm going right now, but I think I might have just, like, completely missed a much easier way to do this. Oh, what the fuck am I doing? Heal. Come on. How about you? The fact that that's something I would like to get much better at. When Hornet is running, she can attack, and when she attacks and hits something during that run animation, she pops up in the air at like an angle that I think would be very fun if I could get good at hitting that, bouncing up, and coming back down with a diagonal slash, and just sort of really becoming good. I think I said this last week too, with the kind of acrobatic combat kit. I don't know if I'll have the patience to actually get good at that, but we can aspire. All things strive. Hey, Fox. It is fun. It very much looks like it would be. I'm actually just gonna try and not wake any of... Okay, well, that's out of the window now. I was gonna say I'm gonna try to not wake any of you up and see how that goes. But, no. Let's go back up this way, because that was fun. That's saying that there's a bench directly above us. I think you say convenience store. I need to quit fucking making that reference. Not because it's bad in any way, it's just I don't know, it sticks in my mind in a way I dislike. Okay, I can't actually get up there with the things that I have access to, so I'm probably going to have to go this way into the grub land and go around. Let's heal since I'm about to get all that silk back. Well, I was said that, now I'm going to lose all that silk. Hey Fox, I am asking you for game information. How do I get rid of these grubs? Is it a time thing? Oh no, there we go. If I just do the healing, it'll go away. I'm continuing to ask, will it go away on its own if I just sort of hang out with it, or... Great. So, you definitely want me to do the downward slash bounce off of these spiky things, and that's kind of fucked up, but whatever. Fortunately, the detriment for me doing so is just to land in grub water, which is not fatal. It only goes away if you bind to rest. Okay. Alright. Come on, you. That's interesting. Alright. That's clearly a door, but there's not an obvious way to open it. Oh no, I don't like you. I definitely don't like being between the two of you. Oh, okay. Or you could just run into the spikes and that problem will take care of itself. It only goes away if you bind a rest, which is awesome. I love it. More like Shitter's Road. I don't disagree with you. I like... So this is... And I do hate to... I do hate to be reductive in this way, except that fucking Dark Souls has a god-awful lot to answer for. But this is Hollow Knight's version of Blighttown. Oh, I can't get through that way either. Oh, what the hell? Where am I meant to go? I can get up here. I believe in me. There we go. This is going to be a hell of a thing to do with only 1 HP. I'm not going to do that, actually. I'm going to go find a way to cheese just a little bit more silk. and heal. Just bounce back across this way, nice and easy. I feel like this one is a Dark Souls-like since it's got a swamp. So the you rest at a thing and all of the enemies respawn deal is also very Dark Souls-alike. Like, these games are like very obviously Metroidvania by classification. I don't know, I feel like, am I gonna, what did I just hit? Oh, that, oh, okay, well, that's basically the opposite of what I wanted, but we're here now. I don't know, I think I might be about to call Dark Souls a Metroidvania. And I don't think I'm wrong. But I do think there are people who will be mad at me for saying it. Alright, so there's another one of those fuckers with the little needles. Let's try to get close enough to you that we can activate you and have that fight without... No! No, you can just fucking stay over there, Crocagator. I don't need you. Dark Souls says Fox is definitely a Metroidvania. You have to get the Lord Vessel and then backtrack through basically all the areas. That's very Metroidvania. You're not wrong. I'm agreeing with you, agreeing with me. Thus making me the victor in this conversational battle you didn't know we were having. Oh, okay. Can I... Alright, well... So, this will give us an opportunity to try that quicker way that I thought existed. Writing shortcuts back to earlier areas and, like, very sort of dev-intended sequence breaking for the very skilled. Conversational battle? I knew I felt my stamina draining. How appropriate, you fight like a cow. I'm sorry to have said that. I don't mean it. You're my friend and I love you. I just... The Monkey Island quote was right there and I felt like I would be remiss if I didn't take it. Crack y'all apart, I think. So, yes. Right. We opened this last time because we had to come in through the other side and do a thing. And then halfway home is right here. So, let's rest and then next time we die on Sinner's Road because it'll happen. we'll actually get closer. I didn't even know what it meant, just unlocked by that statement. So, Monkey Island, the adventure game series Monkey Island, has a recurring thing called insult sword fighting, where how it works in its like best iteration when it's not sort of just being a reference to itself is you go around the island and fight people with insults, and they'll say they'll say an insult to you and you have to like riposte back at them. And it's about learning a whole bunch of insults in that way. And then you go have the sort of boss fight where all of their insults are different, but your responses still work, and you have to figure out which response works. And the sort of starter one is you fight like a dairy farmer. How appropriate, you fight like a cow. Alright, this time, I'm going to try not to wake any of the fucking crocodillos up. Ooh, there's a shiny down there that I missed. But, okay. Okay, you're not actually that... I was about to say you're not actually that difficult, but you're not. But I was incautious and got eaten, though. I was, though, incautious and got eaten. It's like that sometimes. I'll go back. So now that that's broken, I shouldn't have to break it again, right? So that'll stop me from having to wake up the other crocodillos. I don't remember the fucking wuzzles. I'm sorry to jump tracks like that. But it's saying crocodillo over and over again just unlocked a piece of my brain. It was a cartoon about animals that were two animals. It was not unlike a Care Bears or a Smurfs, except all of the people in it were hybrid animals. Anyway. Yes, okay. That was absolutely not worth getting eaten, afraid rosary string, but, you know. Whatever. Oh, I actually can't get past this one without waking it out. Yeah, okay. Alright, this time. Oh, no, wait. Going up. No, I was about to say going up doesn't do us any good, but it does us good, and there's a way we could have gone. I just decided to go back because I wanted to try and heal, and then failed at doing that. I'm trying so hard to not get hit by that massive multi-slash. Ow. Oh, right. The Spicus still exists after it's thrown. Damn. Alright. I'm less fucked off by it because I do get to start much closer now. So at least the run back isn't terrible. No, I'm not having a fight with you. I have a whole bunch of, like, crocodillos and spike throwers to wander through first. The spicuses are so mean, and I hate them. I don't know, the fact that I can deflect the spikes helps. And the fact that not only can I deflect the spikes, but when I do, they bounce back and slap the guy who threw them is fine. It's just a matter of staying on guard. Ow, fuck. So I don't think you should get 2 hits out of that. Get out. Thank you. Right now, right, there's a mite up here. Okay, well, I'm gonna come down here then. And sort of try to... Can I get you two to hit each other? I think no. I think the answer is no. I can get you trapped in that little cage, apparently. So that's sort of like crowd control. There we go. That went better than expected. I think you've gotten a lot better at deflecting them than I did. So that sort of deflect the enemy's projectiles back at them is one of my favorite video game tropes, and it's something I always try to get good at. Also, and not for nothing, I played a lot of baseball when I was younger because my dad was a baseball coach. So that's something I have in there. I wasn't great at it. I probably could have been better had I cared about sports and literally anyway. Okay, this time. Well, what the hell was supposed to be over there then? Like, that was clearly a path. Hang on, let's try that again. I must have missed something. It really doesn't look like it. It really looks like it just sort of terminates. Let's fucking do it again. Hi, Andy! We're in Blight Town. No, there's just nothing over there. Maybe something comes down later. That would make sense. So I guess there's nothing to do in this room at the moment. So I'm glad I took the time and energy to clear it out. Ah, fuck. Well... How has Exile been going for you? I haven't been watching the streams, but Exile is like my favorite of the Myst series from a narrative standpoint. Ah, fuck, I'm gonna have to fight one of the crocodillos, huh? Yep, that's just a thing that's gonna happen. I can bounce out of the way, I guess, and then fight the flying motherfucker up here. Yeah. Ow, okay. Well, no, I'll tell you what. Instead of that, fuck you. Alright, so I just walked directly into it, and that's on me. That can go better, though. Exile's been going well. We're only a couple hours in. I already love the vintage FMVs. Yeah. I'm trying to remember who the hell plays Savadro in that. Is it Ricardo Montalban? It's like a name I knew from other things. Okay. This time, we're going to very quietly go through the first part, and then we're going to just fucking book it through the second part. I say that, and then I woke up basically all of them. It's fine. Might be Brad Dourif? Anyway. I'm still thinking about it, Green Prince. I'm going to finish up whatever's happening here, and then I think I'm going to make a decision. Brad Dourif, yeah. Ow, motherfuck. Why aren't I using my boomerang on you? That seems like an excellent place to use that boomerang. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't know you could hit, like, multiple times, actually. Oh, okay, the multiple hits was the poison that's on it going off. Hang on, what am I doing? Heal. The amount of times I say that exact phrase. I was about to try and verb folly, and I wasn't really sure how to do it. I'm sure that already exists, but the things that popped into my head were fossile, which I don't think is that, and follicle, which means hair. So, oh shit. Love a boomerang. It's a good boomerang, Bron. What's this shit? The barbed bracelet. What do you do? You are a navigational tool. Vicious or viscous? There's two I's. Vicious bracelet worn by those who believe they have not been duly punished. Ah, we're in blasphemous now. Increases damage taken. We have rosary too, so that makes sense. Increases damage taken, but also increases damage dealt by the needle. I think I will leave that alone. Is that everything that's here? I think that's everything that's here. Like, there's ways up that we can go, but we can't get up there on our own with the tools we have. Oh, fuck off. Thank you. What do you mean you can get up here? Fuck you, actually. Alright, well... Anyway, we're well out of it. I think that's all of Sinner's Road. You know what, Green Prince? I understand what you said. And again, go back down here just real quick. I understand what you said.
Notelia.
Nesvir?
Oh, I can't just break this one. I do have to have a simple key. So I can't even let you out if I wanted to, like I sort of do. We'll see what happens when I get more fucking simple keys. I have, I think, 2 more simple, with that one. I think there's 2 simple locks now, because I used one of them. I opened the one in Wormways in a way that was probably inadvisable, but whatever. Those things are so fucking funny. I hate them. I know, right? I genuinely love their design. Like, I would want a plush of one of these if... What do you mean you can climb? What do you mean you can climb up a vertical surface? What does that mean? Stop it. Stop it and stop doing it. They are just weird dogs. I would want a plushie of one, being honest with you. Is that everything we can get to in Greymore? I think it is. I think that's everything we have access to. We need to be able to do something with the fans first before we can go through that top exit out of the second tower or that place that's stenciled in over to the far right. So I guess let's go down to halfway home, heal, and then just take the Bellway back and go up to where we saw Lace last time. You should check their names. I guess I shall. I'm going to continue calling them crocodillos because that's just fun to me. The firm. Oh, I can't check their names because in order to be in the bestiary, I have to have killed one once. And that's not something I've managed to do. We're right here. Let's go ahead and let's just kill one as a treat. And then, that'll give us the name of the thing. Also, my favorite Patrick Rothfuss book, name of the thing. I haven't read Slow Regard for Silent Things yet either. I should do that. Okay, so can't attack you, the one in the cage. So here's how this is gonna work. I'm gonna heal, I guess, first of all. And then I'm gonna go back. and, pardon, get our silk back. Come on. And I'm just gonna open up this salvo with a couple of spear thrusts. There we go. Got one. The muck roach. Oh, it is a roach under there, isn't it? Sort of. Gross. Okay, starved packbug with an insatiable appetite. Despite their tough hide and pungent meat, which is a fun verb, roaches breed rapidly, so are sometimes farmed for food. Always the scariest enemy in these types of games, a dog. Right, but there are definitely, like, gooder dogs than these. There are better dogs than these. No, that's the pathway where we went and found Krat. They said with obvious disdain in their voice. The bellway's over this way. We're gonna land on something. I guess we'll find out. Oh, yeah, that does make sense. Them being roaches makes sense that they can climb walls and jump. I've spent just enough time in Texas to know that roaches also fucking fly. And I wish that was information I didn't have. I'm glad that I'm far enough north that those roaches don't really make it here. Here's a much better puppy. We're gonna, oh, let's not go back to Bellheart, actually. Let's go all the way back down to Bone Bottom. Don't mind if I do. They are absolutely best dog. Is there anything I can buy from you, Peb? It takes some effort to not call you pleb. Mask shard, no, not really. Anything new on the job board? There's not. How about you, Little Pilgrim? No. And presumably Moss Maiden doesn't have anything to say to us either. So there's actually, is there very much we can do before going up? I'm looking at the map and seeing what maybe we could get into now that we have our wall jump, because there's definitely some areas that were locked off to us. Yeah, I think I want to do that. I think I want to go into the Marrow. There's an area right there that is locked off, and I think we can get there now that we have the Jaw Wump. And I think there's some areas in Deep Docks that were locked off to due to us not being able to jump high enough. I want to go check those out real quick before we move on. How many rosary do we have right now? One of these buttons will tell me, assuredly. There we go, 156. That's enough to buy a bunch of general shit. Do you want to go down just like across the? Yeah, that'll be easiest because like we'll skip a whole bunch of it because part of it's that moving platform with no enemies on it. Let's remember to heal and save. You're huge. You must have huge determination. Heal and save. One more. Nope. Up a little further still. It is honestly just very, very fun having Hornet just bouncing around on shit. Like, the movement in Hollow Knight was, like, challenging and it was fun in that way, but the fact that Hornet is so much more acrobatic makes it fun to look at also. Okay, so I came over here because I thought this way was locked off by Jaw Lump, but it's not. There's a gate up here, I think, that I couldn't open. Oh, no, that's not it. Right, this isn't locked off, it's just there's nothing here. Currently. There might be something there later. Not through Hunter's March. I don't want to go through Hunter's March. Yeah, let's go down to the deep docks and try it again from there. Did I stop at this bench? Can't remember. Let's do it anyway. There we go. Oh, we definitely couldn't get up here before. I don't know if that does us any good. It does lead to this upper pathway that we hadn't gone to previously. Oh, you look like a fight arena. Well, let's have you. Yep. It's a bunch of the bell ends. Ow. Okay. Gonna heal while you're, you know, doing your shit. That went okay. Oh, I don't think I've seen you before. This big roly friend. Well, not friend, they're trying to kill us. It's important that you understand the distinction between a friend and someone who's trying to kill you. You can maybe get along with someone trying to kill you in a minor way, but they're not your friend. Alright. Pardon me just a moment. I inadvisably took some Cheerios without really thinking on a conscious level that I would then be talking with my mouth full into a microphone. Oop. Oh. Hey, 3 for 1. Gonna do that. Heal back. I'm trying to get these bugs on the ground caught in the magma to the side to the best of my ability. Just let the environment do most of the work. There we go. That went much easier. Oh, and we get a mask shard. Is that our first one? Yeah. And it does look like it's probably 4. Oop, that explodes. And again. Alright, let's go up to that bench that's right there, first of all. So again, we don't have to run back quite so much. And then let's check these, well... and then check these couple of pathways that we haven't seen previously. And if we can get into any of them. Let's just start with this one right down here. There was a chakra here. She's gone now. Ow! Oh, I didn't and meant to put that Shornet art I made on the laptop to show it to everyone. I might remember to do that by Sunday's stream, or I might not. Okay. Oh, no, we can't get up there now, I think. Oh yeah, the run is absolutely going to do that. We could have come here a while ago, actually. So I think this is where we were supposed to meet Lace for the first time, but I accidentally missed them. Speaking of, I cannot stop drawing Silksong art. Please, if you feel comfortable, I'm sorry, I should not phrase this as a... I should not phrase this as a beg. If you are comfortable sharing your art, I would be very, very happy to see it. Oh, hey, another big donger. It was. I'm very surprised that the game accounted for missing her. I'm actually quite upset that I missed my first encounter with Lace, because that seems like a character I'm going to want every opportunity possible to voice. Ooh. Cute. More bug birds. The far fields. With these little radish creatures, and then flying radish creatures. I'm gonna call them onion birds. This is gonna be a whole fucking section that I should have done like 2 hours ago, in-game time, and just didn't, isn't it? I wonder what that's going to be like. Oh good, more of you. That's good. I didn't want to go to Hunter's March specifically because I did not wish to deal with your ass, but here we are. A little better at it now. Oh, not two of you. Not two of you at once. Hang on. I think I almost have you down. I think I just need one more. There it is. Nope, that's lava. Do I have my lava charm on, or did I take it off? No, I still have it on. Okay. Hang on, little radish bud. I'm just gonna come over there real quick. Crap, those are shards. It's like, I guess I don't know why I'm upset for having broken it. The shards they're not a limited resource even more than the rosary are not limited resource. I don't want to go up here before I completely explore the room. So let's go back that other way, because Chakra was definitely over there. Further this way, I suppose. Oh, yeah, you have your own little cave to yourself.
Yanara.
Chakra, you look well at home in these wilds. Pashanka, these scorched fields offer many paths and much combat. To leap from vantage upon the red shells or to meet them face front with rings ready. These are decisions to live for. I am much surprised those soft pilgrims ever safely climbed this scorched and brutal place. Let us purchase the Farfields map. You've purchased the last in the mapping stock, yes. No, I just wanted to see if you had any, more insights to share about the land. But you don't. Well, the rumbling's back. So that's good. Tell you what, let's go off to the left first. Alright, there we are. Just a quiet little nook. One of the bell ends up here dead with a thingy. A warding bell. I'm gonna have to figure out something simple to call those. The blue charms. A holy bell inscribed with a hymn of protection. Shields the bearer as they bind their wounds. Oh, so we can heal without consequence. No, not without consequence, but we can make sure we don't get hit in the middle of our healing animation, which is nice. Just gonna... Ooh. Okay. Well. There's a thing that explodes, so let's let it. Oh, I kind of thought that would open, like, a path over here to the right, but it didn't. That's okay. So, with so many of these updrafts, certainly this will be where we get the tool to deal with those, right? Yeah. Let's just kind of sink down around here. I'm cautious about it because I know that the bottom of this room is lava. Oh, no, it's not. The bottom of this room is bones. That's better. In that we can stand on the bones in a way we can't stand on the lava. Aesthetically, well, I don't know. It's a cool look. It is, though, bones. Huh, you're fun. That's a very large bug dead there in the background. Well, I presume it's dead in that it has a giant hook through its head. I could be surprised. I really gave it like 80% odds that it was going to jump out at me. But no, it's just dead back there. Very big, also very dead. I expected it to stay big, I didn't expect it to stay dead. Okay, you're actually quite easy to fight. I just need to not jump up into your space too much. I do still love that when one of the bug corpses falls into the lava after it dies, it goes up like a firework. I don't know what these bugs are filled with that they're having that volatile a reaction with magma, but I suppose I don't care. If we come back this way and it's gone, that would be incredible. Oh, hey, I accidentally found a side path. What's in here? Take a rosary string. It would also be rude to not hit this explosion thing on the wall. Into a much bigger zone. Oh, no, this is, back to being an intended place. This is a... Pardon me, level... It was just a level below where we were supposed to come into this room at. I guess it's the silk, right? Oh, that's fun. The rosaries and shards also fly up if they get caught in one of the updrafts. Neat. You're fun. Got spikes on you. You shoot out those spikes? Yep. That's fine, I'll just stay down here where the spikes aren't. Oh, they also, because the spikes respawn after a little while from the body, but they respawn in different configurations. It's not the same like space every time, so you have to actually get a look at it and make sure that you're in a safe zone when you hit it. Oop, well. That was a bell space, but all of the bells have been taken away. You can sort of see them strewn about. The bench has gone to wherever it was. Excuse you. Attacking in a diagonal dash is my thing. Oh, there's the round friend from earlier. We could go that way, but again, I want to see the whole of this room before moving on, if I can. I barely got, threaded that needle, aha. And didn't that time, but that's okay. This goes back the way we came, I think. Not really. Oh, if I drop this, is it gonna blow up the bone bridge? And that'll lead us back down into this area. Oh, I can just one and done you. That's nice. That spear thrust is actually wildly powerful. I should be using it more. I am glad that the two people who explicitly paid for me to play this game are in the chat at the same time, I'll be honest with you. It feels correct. Oh, right, the map doesn't go this far. Okay. Well, I mean, it will once we find a bench and rest at it. That's what the quill's for. I just two, okay. That's fine. Okay, well, here's another door that we can't open. But what interests me about this door is that it's a weaver door. Specifically, it's got the 6 eyes on it. I'm very curious to know how that's gonna go. But in the meantime, I think that's everything we can do in this zone? No, well, yes it is. We'll have to go all the way back and then back up a little ways, but there's more area of the far fields to explore. I'm enjoying the combination of, yes, it is very green and lovely, but also, like, has a ton of fucking magma in it. Yep. Sherma would have loved this door, I think. We haven't seen Sherma in a while. Which makes me nervous. It's one of those things where whenever I don't see a character I like in a game like this for a little while, there is a part of me that goes, I hope they weren't. I hope they weren't. I hope it didn't happen to them. No, can't go that way. I mean, we can, just not right now. Oh, can we go in here? Yes, we can. What's in here? Huh? Oh. Hello there. That's a mighty big loom you're looking at. Oh. We can rest on the little Tomato ham. Every time Sherma's not on screen, the audience should be asking, where's Sherma? Seamstress. Huh. Well, aren't you a sight? No, don't tell me. You're as odd as they come. Your poise, your form. Are you hunted, pursued? The Citadel would see a fine prize in you.
Da, Fenestra.
It is as you say, madam. Veiled bugs brought me to your land. I seek them now for answers. Ah, fierce too. These are bleak times, but a powerful stray like you could certainly cause some change. I really thought that said damage. I almost said cause some damage. Both of those things are true. Well then, I've no love for that holy caste, and I do worry for this kingdom's ailing state. If you're seeking to settle a score, perhaps I can lend some aid? If you're planning to ascend from these low fields, you'll be needing some lift, and I'm just the buck to help. Head for the caves beyond my home. The bugs within produce a spine with a marvelous core, flexible yet strong. Cut their spines and collect the cores. Return to me, and I'll soon have your old cloak transformed into something far more buoyant. Hunt flexible spines. Sure, what do they come out of? Just stuff, I guess? Get out there and gather those spine cores, and best you be quick about it. As nice as it is to have the company, if you hang around too long, those citadel bugs will turn their gaze on me as well. I do like She's just sort of like, oh, I'm just gonna get back to this. Okay, well, what the hell? Which the hell bugs have these flexible spines? Because it's not the pilgrims, apparently. Or the spike bugs. Oh no, is it the bird ones? Is it the cute little bird ones that I've been, like, chasing off? Hang on. You know, you're right when you say it, actually. It is a little strange that there's so many vertebrates in the bug kingdom. Okay, so it's not you. First of all, good, and second, I'm sad that I had to kill even one of you. I guess I got your bestiary. Brushflit. Tiny, timid creatures that huddle in flocks and flee at the first hint of danger. It's like, I guess they've got arms. Do a lot of these bugs. They need a central pillar to sort of rest all that on. Oop, hang on. Right, so which of the fucking bugs is it? Is it you? Is it you, Big Roundo? It is not Big Roundo. Is it you, copyright infringing diagonal dash? No, apparently not. Hunt hokers in the far fields and collect the spine cores. Okay. So which of you is a hoker? Oh, hang on. What? So it is you with the spikes. Then why aren't you dropping spines when I murder you? Do I have to be... Do I have to finish you off before you explode yourself? Is that the thing? Big Roundo was my nickname in college. That seems mean, but I wasn't there. Oh, okay, it's the actual spikes. Okay, that makes more sense. Yes, there we go. Alright, that's how I'm supposed to have done that. I'm just gonna farm you for spikes. Do you respawn when I enter and exit a room, or are you one of the ones that stick around? I think you stick around because you're not a pilgrim. It's only pilgrims that vanish. Yeah, okay. Now just wait for the spikes to reappear. Let's run around and just really hope that the shinies don't despawn once they've spawned. It seems like they shouldn't. Okay, no wonder they're asking for 25 of these. This is actually quite easy to get now that I know what I'm doing. It was 25, wasn't it? Yeah. I probably need one more of those. No, missed it. The spikes themselves despawn, but the shinies don't, I don't think. I mean, that one went into the lava, so there's no getting that back, but, you know, generally. There we go, wish updated. Let's just run back. Nope, not that way. This way. Pardon me, seamstress, I have your whole bunch of spines. It's like discount Sub-Zero where... I don't know, Scorpion. Scorpion does the spine thing. Sub-Zero might do a spine thing too. It's been a while since I've checked in on Mortal Kombat. Well then, I can tell from the rattling within your cloak your hunt was a success. If you'll kindly pass over the cores, I can get to work. Perfect. These should be more than enough. Wait there just a moment, and we'll soon have you soaring up and away from these lowlands. Cute. Because it's like a reflection of the blacksmith's animation from Hollow Knight. Anyway, received the Drifter's Cloak. Ah, it's a double entendre. Don't mind if I do. Hold A in the hold A in the air. Flare the cloak to ride strong winds or glide gracefully. On a long enough timeline, everyone in Mortal Kombat does a spine thing. And Mortal Kombat has had an incredibly long timeline. So yeah, probably right.
Yanara.
This is fine work, seamstress. Your modifications will aid me greatly.
Madon.
Oh, you're quite welcome, dear. I've a rare opportunity to practice such intricate sewing, and a warrior sword like you will be able to properly appreciate my additions. Float away now, stray one, and do try not to die. I'd rather not have my hard work go to waste. One, I had this spoiled for me a little bit, because I saw a piece of fan art with this. It's still very cute.
Senta so.
Just a moment, dear, before you scurry off. I'm loath to spoil the surprise, but curiosity begs me to ask, do you know why they pursue you, those Citadel bugs?
Fadastama.
No, certainly, but sorry. No certainty, but I've got a strong suspicion. They hunt me for my nature, for the silk produced within my shell.
Madon.
Ah, ha! Truth, no doubt. In Farlam, yours is a rare skill, prized beyond measure, to channel one's soul within a thread, soul and silk inseparably linked. It is a skill almost lost from Farlam. Those old weavers shared it, but they're long dead now.
Cadestre.
There is another alive in this kingdom that shares my nature, or some part of it. I've seen silk similar to my own. It snares the shells of those upon the roads. I've seen it wrap them, possess them whole. There is will within that thread, one that seems to come from somewhere above us. The Citadel.
Dacia.
Ah, good sharp sight you've got. That Citadel, all roads and all answers waiting, and a long climb up there, my dear. Now, it's time you get going. Your style and your silk sure are fine, but stay too long and you'll only be trouble for me. That's fair. I get it. Bonk. Woof. It is a very good shape, is the thing. Oh. Huh, how am I supposed to handle that without getting hit? Oh well. I'll figure it out. So that opens up lots of paths that we couldn't go to previously. Including all of those areas in Greymore that we couldn't get to. Oh, I can just stand on that and it's not, well. And it's not dangerous, it's only dangerous when it explodes. That's fine. Well, that's not quite how I meant that to go. I'm gonna do that. I might as well learn how to now. There we go. Now what's up this way? Spikes and death, you don't say. Okay, well I can't bounce off those. So that's a non-starter. Oh, I guess I'm meant to go this way. Yep, that'll open up a poof over this way. Gonna open up a couple more poofs down this way. And hey, another mask shard. again, I'll never be over talking about this. It's one of my favorite things to examine when I look at video games, is the way that they tutorialize new skills. We get one. Here's this room where there's a whole bunch of these with very little, there's a whole bunch of the poofs with very little, um, that we can play around in with very little consequence. Like, if we drop one, we have plenty of time to get to safety. And then the one up top, which requires a little bit more careful timing, which leads to a sort of bonus area with one that has much more consequence for failing that challenge, but a cool thing at the end of it to show that you've got a hang of how that works. Alright, we're going back this way. Have you vanished? Nope, you're still there. Good. Well, had to just open my big fucking mouth, huh? The fourth chorus. Wow, you're uncomfortable looking. Okay, you got 4 big arms and 1 big head and a massive body. And you are knocking down all of the platforms I'm standing on. I hate that very much. Looks like it can only hit you in the brain. Okay, good. That gives me a little bit of a chance to recover. I think... Okay, so I can do that better. I think that's well within my capability. I was just shocked for a second. Again, yes, I also love the designs in that game. When I say shit like, hey, you're uncomfortable looking, that is a positive. You have created a thing with the goal of making me feel uncomfortable, and you have achieved this goal. I really like how jerky its movements are. Like, not just the wibbling on the fingers, but the wibbling on the fingers is good. The sort of snap to... The snap from its idle stance to the about to start doing its attack wind up to the actual attack is... It almost makes it look stop motion in a way. Not quite, but I don't have a better way to phrase this idea. It makes it look mechanical, almost. In a way that in fact makes me wonder if it's mechanical. It's sort of making clinky noises too, but that could just be its armor. Well, uh-oh, well, there's less... Oh, that's good. There's poofs at the side of the thing now. Oh, huh, alright. If we write up the poofs, there are explodey bits up there. What do those do for us when we explode them? Oh, obviously it brings... If we hit the ones on both sides, it... breaks the... Hang on, yep, just like that. And then it's gonna drop a... Yeah, boulder right on your skull. Wonderful. Hooray. Achievement unlocked. Servant. Defeated the fourth chorus. So here's the thing. I'm just stopping for a second to arch my back because I got a little tense in there. Calling it the fourth chorus kind of implies that there are at least 3 other chori. And I'm very excited to see if we will encounter these other chori. So let's up this away, now that we can get up this away. Oh, let's go ahead and read your thing while we have it. Fourth chorus. Oh, it is a robot. Towering iron automaton driven by rotor and cog. A terrifying achievement of Farloom to build a construct so large and yet so nimble. Mambos 1 through 3. Lou Bega releases Mambo number 5. It's like, what? There are only 4 Mambos. Everyone knows this. Yeah, that's all of that area. Let's go up further then. See what's further up in the far fields. Oh, a bellway. Wonderful. Insert rosaries for a bench, which is also very nice. Y'all should stand on one of those air vents, or like over it. Oh, do we do the Marilyn Monroe thing? Marilyn Monroe. Marilyn Monroe. I'm gonna stop that. Yeah, a little bit. Not quite to that extent, because I guess bugs don't have the same sense of modesty, but it's still very cute. Well, that's fine. Just blow that up. There's a circle over this way. I've not seen this sign before. Okay. Target range. I just kind of walked in on this ant doing its target practice. Are you gonna attack me if I get closer? Yep, turns out. Ow. Great. Terrific. So, let's go ahead and... Yeah. It's a target range. You can't say it isn't. I mean, you can. I guess you could use this space for other things. It's just there happens to be a target in it. There's more than 2 ways out of a crossroads, you know? Go ahead and heal. There we go. Oh, and there's another bench over here. Unless it's a trap again. Oh, no, well, there was a bench. It's not here anymore. Inspect this broken sign. Ilgrim. Notice there's no P in it. Let's keep it that way. You who have you who have held tight. I'm sorry, I'm frustrated by my own joke. I'm just gonna sit here for a moment. Ilgrim, who have held tight to faith have been carried far. This station shall offer brief rest to those devout. Devout. Well, it was pretty brief because there's a big roundo over here. Insert 30 rosaries to get inside. What, and not for nothing, is clearly a massive fucking carapace. I have to insert rosaries every time to go inside. Okay. Alright, but there are pilgrims in here. Here's Mort, presumably the keeper of Pilgrim's Rest. Come to rest your weary body. The climb is agonizing, and even the devout must mind their limits. I'm impressed to find any without firm claw upon a weapon that could ascend so far. Indeed, we're lucky to have made it here, lucky than many others, or perhaps the difference between the lucky and unlucky is merely faith. Now, while we rest, shall we make trade? If you have rosaries, I'll take them gladly. Hi there, Queen Freya, Adelaide Ambrosia Dragon. I'm glad that you've returned from the hair salon. I hope your hair and scales are lustrous and shiny. Holy shit, this is expensive. Weighted belt. A holy burden to help maintain your purpose. This is blasphemous. Did I say purpose? I meant poise. It says poise. A holy burden to help maintain your poise. Whether striking others or being struck yourself, you'll remain firmly in place. Tool pouch. Oh right, these are supposed to be in Mort's voice. That pouch of yours, with the scraps left here and a little work, I could add some pockets for you, let you carry more tools and shards while on the road. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? It would, actually. I'm not that many rosaries off. Memory locket. Memories only weigh us down, but some pilgrims still cling to them with unseemly devotion. This memory isn't yours, but perhaps you could find some use for it? And a rosary string. Huh. Yeah, I do have to pay every single time. Huh. Okay. So there's a gate over here we can't open. And there's clearly something very angry on the other side. Well, perhaps it's rude to ascribe emotionality to it. It certainly is smashing the wall very hard. They are. Thank you for noticing. You're welcome. Good. I'm glad that happened. Drop a little weighted platform. I don't know why this area is reminding me so much of Braid right now. But this area is reminding me a lot of Braid right now. I think it's the bushes. I think it's the way the bushes are drawn with the clumps of the very tight clumps of green. It's very similar to the way bushes are drawn in braid. Anyway. Oh, I didn't mean to fall like that. Again, not the first time I've said it. We're gonna floof up this way. And continue floofing. I understand I've said this, like, even earlier in this stream, but I fucking love Hornet's sweet flips. Let's just stay here real quick and make you no longer a threat. Well, that didn't quite go the way I'd intended, but I got there. Alright. And this Who takes us up to, hey, the graveyard. In Greymore. I think it's also partially the music. Who did the music for Brave, now that I'm thinking about it? I'll look that up on, I was about to say on my own time, and I will. I'll do it during the break. So let's just jump over this way. Because in fact, this is the next way we can go that has an updraft. I had meant to come here next anyway, now that we have access to this ability. Gonna get rid of these moss crows real quick. I like that you can see them in background and foreground, just sort of hanging out on stuff before they jump into the, you know, mid-ground and attack you. Oh, right, you. Okay. That was a lot. I'm hurt very badly. Let's go into this room and see if there's a bench we can be on. Nope, this is going to be more danger in here. Their little hops along the ground are very good, actually. That the big crows do. Alright, it's almost 10 o'clock, so I'm just going to go ahead and take the break here. Before I go to break, I wish to take this opportunity to remind you that Black Lives Matter, that Indigenous lives and lands matter, the lives of people of color matter, Palestinian, Ukrainian, Congolese, Sudanese lives matter. There are many ways to stand in solidarity with the rest of the people we share this beautiful earth with, and A way that I like to advocate for is mutual aid, as it helps people who are suffering right now suffer less, because people who have a firm foundation under them don't need as long a lever to move the world. So I'm going to stand up and stretch my legs and get some water in addition to that. And I do, of course, suggest that you do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'm also going to go into my uh, social media of choice, which is Mastodon. Check out the mutual aid hashtag and boost what I can there. I suggest that you check out mutual aid initiatives that exist on places you operate, both digitally and in meat space, because the only way we get out of this is through, and the only way we get through this is together. Um, so maybe go get some water, maybe do a stretch yourself, maybe take your meds if it's time for you to take your meds. Do whatever self-care is useful to you. I'll catch you back here in about 3 to 5 minutes. Please join me then. I'm back. So apparently the composers for Braid were Jamie Sieber, Shira Kamen, and Cheryl Ann Fulton. I don't know, I just thought I'd share. Is Christopher Larkin still doing the uh, composing for Silksong? That's a good question to ask. No, not just put the word composer in the thing. Um, Machine says yes. Yeah, composed and performed by Christopher Larkin and a few other artists. Which, I don't know. The original Hollow Knight soundtrack is probably one of my favorite video game soundtracks of all time. Like, in addition to, like, Hollow Knight just being one of my favorite games of all time on basically every axis. Like, if it had a bullshit soundtrack, it would lessen it, but it would still probably be one of the best games I'd ever played. The fact that the soundtrack is also utterly fantastic sort of is the thing that makes it an 11 out of 10. Is there a bench I could have got to? Oh yeah, there's a bench like right up there that I could have gotten to. Oh, apparently that that space with all the fucking moss crows in it is called Craw Lake, which is very funny to me. We're gonna just whoop our way back up there. Alright, there's a bench under this big donger. Alright, now we don't have to do that run back. And just fight these damn crows. Just going to take you one at a time and make sure I don't have anything in my back, because I am about to have to fight that great big crow over here. I like so much that they move along the ground by hopping. Instead of stepping. It's very bird. As a bird on a part-time basis, I am enamored by this. Okay, so... Oh, this is absolutely an arena, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Look at how many dead pilgrims there are. No, not you. I'm not handling you, mite. Not here, not now. Huh? No, apparently. Or, you know, maybe just later. Like fourth I was about to call it Fourth Chaos, which sounds like a Evangelion thing. Chorus, that's it. Because it's musical, because song. It's the song part of Silksong. Oh no, this is the battle arena. Look at all those birds in the background. Oh yeah, you're absolutely gonna come forward and try and stab me. Oh yeah, here's a big round one with the kunai. Yeah, I need to get much better at that. This is, again, an incredible opportunity for me to be using my, my boomerang. Because it flies up and over. I'm a full-time dragon. I have heard the birds are somewhat similar to me. So, you can both fly, so there's that. You both, and this is a general thing about dragons, I don't wish to make statements about you specifically. These are generalizations. Both like to carry shiny things back to your nests. Hold grudges. Yes, I think dragons are much like birds. I understand, because I also cannot fly. Yes. Alright. But for real this time. I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm having a lot of trouble keeping track of the... I'm just gonna heal. Keeping track of these fuckers in the air. The way they move is sort of erratic, and it's... something I'm finding some difficulty navigating. They move in mysterious ways. They are birds, all birds. I talked about it during my last stream, actually. If I had wings, they would be rather useless to me, but they would be beautifully decorative. Is it a, um... No, I don't think I want to ask that question. That's not a fun question. Have you ever thought about just getting wings to have around? I am, as you know, a massive proponent of inhuman dysphoria prosthetics. No, that's not how I want to phrase that. Dysphoria relieving prosthetics? Yes. That instead. Oh, I should have healed before I came into this room. Well. Oh, that's a use I hadn't considered for the parachute mode, is that it allows you to hover to sort of keep a particular keep on a particular space in the y-axis for when that's useful. Well, ugh, got way too close, forgot that the multi-slash attack hits multiple times. My form is what does not have wings. I would like my horns. What I am saying is that I'm a dragon who does not have wings at all. Okay, I apologize. This is me misunderstanding. I could recommend you a good horn store if you're interested. The place that I got my devil horns from also sells a variety of... They sell a variety of horns. I think every now and again about getting dermal anchors put in the skull so that I could just screw them on as opposed to having them like wrap around my head like a birthday hat. Not that I'm not that I think they look bad necessarily. But to just sort of have them attached would be very affirming. And September could use them for antenna. That would be lovely. If I try to remember the name off the top of my head, I'm going to get it wrong. If you would like, please send me a message on Mastodon so that I remember later. because I can absolutely just... I got them off of Etsy, off of a creator on Etsy. Apologies, Etsy is a storefront that they do not sell anything themselves. Important to note, it's the creators that make Etsy Etsy. That's why when they make shitty decisions that affect their creators, that's an incredibly shitty thing for them to do. I kind of am fiending for a damage upgrade a little bit. Hey Fox, if you are still in chat, could you let me know, don't tell me where, just let me know if damage upgrades for the needle generally are a thing. Or, no, I guess it's the crest, isn't it? I got the other crest that does slower but more powerful hits with the needle. And that's what I should be getting good with if I want to just do a shit ton of damage. Crud. Almost got there. I say that, I don't know if there's another round of birds after that. There might be. There were an awful lot of birds in the background. I can't imagine they don't clear the benches. I'm wondering if I should maybe go back and try and equip that other crest and see if that works better, but I think in a pressure cooker situation like this fight is not the time to start trying out wholly new strategies. Ow, okay. I'm begging you. Well, that doesn't seem fair. I wonder if I should, though, equip that charm we just got. Tool, pardon. They're not charms in this game, they're tools. That lets me be completely shielded while I'm healing. Ow, what? Okay. Yeah, I think let's do that, because the idea of being able to heal in the middle of combat without having to worry too much about it is very appealing at the moment. What does that? It's the warding bell? Yeah, it's the warding bell. I don't particularly need the... Well, I absolutely don't need the magma bell, because we're nowhere near the magma. So let's get rid of that. Oh, I like that a lot. There's a visible shield around you when you use it. When you heal while you have the warding bell on. Like a bunch of runes around you in a circle. Oh, there's runes. Oh, I'm sure if they are an actual language, it's in the like Hollow Knight bug script that I can't read. Ow, right, mites. Forgot you were down here, got incautious, that's on me. I'm just doing a little yawn as a treat. Can I maybe just try and take out the... Yeah, I think that's probably a much better idea, is getting rid of the small bird that spawns with this first large bird, so I only have one thing to focus on. It takes 4 slashes for you. Yeah, I'm just going to do the same thing and get rid of the small one so I can just focus on the big lad here. Aha. Okay, that's fine. Just gonna... And almost certainly you're gonna spawn, yeah, one of each. Oh, that sucks. So the warding bell doesn't do what I thought it did. I thought that it would let me remain completely safe while I healed, but that's not what happened. I healed and then got attacked while I was healing, and I didn't take damage, but I didn't heal either. So that's unideal. I think it's probably still worthwhile to have it on versus the magma bell, which literally doesn't do anything for me at the moment. But I wish I had known earlier. That is not a dig at anyone who did not tell me. I said specifically I didn't want to know things. Fucking around is half the finding out. Yeah, getting hit while healing in this game is brutal. Yeah. Okay. This time, I think we put together enough strats that this run's gonna be the run. Understand what's at play, just need to put it all together. Okay, not like that. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Okay, this time. This isn't going to be a Skull Tyrant situation where I say this is the run 45 times for 45 minutes. One time per minute, apparently. No, this one, though, this is the next one, and it is the last one, because this is the one where we win. So, I said that, and now I'm down to 1 hit point before even getting to the fight, so there is that. You know what? No. No, actually. I am not going to waste my time fighting that little bird that's over there. Instead of that, let me do this. Just get my silk back from these mites on the ground. Heal back to full, and then get all of my silk back when I bust this cocoon. It rhymes with doom. I sort of think I didn't deserve not getting hit there, but whatever. I made it up by getting hit there for no reason. Five, six, 7, 8, 9. 9 of them. 3 and... Nope. 4. There we go. I am getting a little better at remembering that Hornet's dash is not just a dash, it's a run and can be held to get the hell out of the way of most things, honestly. Two, 3, and 4. 1, 2. No, I must have hit you previously. That's fine. Just really use up those iframes. Okay, got the tall one. Now I just need to take out the round one. This is probably it. That was a lot closer than I'd like, but I got there. Oh, we bounce up this way. And activate this mechanism. What did that do? A bunch of chains in the background moved. It didn't open this door, which is the one thing I thought it would do. Oh, it popped open a lot of, these, the bouncy things. They're like balloons on a string. Which is good, because there's a whole bunch of rosary up here that we couldn't reach previously. It was the one. I said it was going to be the one. I know you didn't doubt me, but I doubted myself. Okay, and it opened up a lot of those bouncy balloons out here, too, in the main area. That is a massive water wheel back there, isn't it? Yeah, that's actually really cool in the background. Was that moving before, or did we start moving it with the mechanism that we just hit? Literally not a great way to tell. I'll have to go back and review the footage. I'm gonna do it anyway, I might as well. Hey, future me, while you're doing your footage review, first of all, don't forget to look and see if that water wheel was moving before we hit the mechanism. And second, I love you and you're doing great. It looks like the rounder ones look a little out of breath when they land after flying around. Yeah, just a little bit. There is a thing over this way. Ah, the mechanism. That opens the gate up this way, which we haven't gone to because there's a pile of rosary. Again, we're calling it a pile of rosaries and not a pile of skulls, even though we could easily call it the second thing. Oh, and this opens a big thing. Oh, okay, that's a shortcut. That goes down to... where the hell are we? Oh, this is the room that Chakra was in. And now Chakra isn't in this room. But that drops a... But that drops a thing all the way down there. Did we open this previously? Yeah, I guess we must have, because there's a big dogger that we would have had to hit. I feel like we should have been able to hit that, the lever that made that mechanism go before, but apparently we hadn't. Whatever, we have now. Let's go back to the big room on, again, Craw Lake. Well, I thought I could jump over that way, but apparently I can't. Well, I can jump over that way, I just can't jump back, which is sort of the problem. Yeah, again, I also am out of breath whenever I fly around for a little too long. There's definitely a shiny thing over there. I want to know what it is. Let's It's going to require me to do more of this balloon bouncing. Oh, that's not a shiny thing. That's a flea. We need to go rescue that flea real quick after we take care of Laurel here. Or Abbott, take your pick. No, that's the way back down. Be free. Go back, your caravan is waiting for you. If Krat offers you a... Hey, if Krat offers you a soak, don't take that. Tell Krat Miss Hornet told you no, and Miss Hornet told you to tell him. I swear I can do this. I'm just kind of failing to bounce off of these, air bladders? I need to call them something. Oh my god, why aren't I using the hover? I was just saying, that's incredibly useful for this thing. Motherfuck, let's do that. Alright. That's the reason this one's this far away, is so you can remember that you're supposed to hover there. I also love that all the other fleas are like, yeah, that guy's a creep. Well, they know, but they don't know. Or maybe they do. I can't read their minds. They, going back to, design, like, Team Cherry did an incredible job making Krat have a very... I don't know if I'm going to be using this word correctly, but it's the one that's in the brain. A very, like, sickly sweet, sycophantic, demeanor. Alright, so what did that do? Because I hit another switch up here, and... Oh, it opened this gate here that leads into this room full of spikes. Okay. And here's, either Hardy or Costello. Again, take your pick. How much higher can we go? This high, apparently. Ooh, yes, a new Weaver ability. Daughter of the distant land, we who remained have waited long, bind our strength to yours, reclaim the future of our haunted kingdom, absolutely. What new toy is going to be added to our arsenal? The Thread Storm. Oh, attacked by whipping a storm of silk around oneself. Skills can be equipped in the crest screen of the menu. But for this one, we're locking it in. So that you don't have any other choice but to use it. Oh, that is the other attack from her boss fight, isn't it? Yeah. We are still missing the parry, but we are slowly just getting Hornet back to full gear. Hell yeah. I'm less excited about this than I was the that's on me. I shouldn't have even gone that way. Less excited about this than the wall jump. I keep having the instinct to call it the jaw wump, and I don't remember where the fuck I picked that up from. I think it's just something I might have said during the stream of the first Hollow Knight game that we did on that other channel. I'm not shy about the fact that I occasionally like take ideas from elsewhere. I think that one's mine. Is that everything? Oh, no, it's not everything, is it? Because we can go back to, not Bellheart, go back to that second tower, and we can finally get up into those other two areas. Huh, we didn't get a map for Sinner's Road, did we? Oh, fun. Well, that was fun. Let's just run back. It's okay. I had forgotten that there were 3 pilgrims in between me and where I wished to go. Alright, now we're back here and we're going to remember that there's 3 whole ass pilgrims on the other side of that wall. Okay, a little bit more cautious. Oh, right. I'm on the storm, not the spear thrust. Might change that out, because I prefer fighting from distance. Actually, yes, let's do that. Let's go ahead and get into the crest, and there we are. How about you? Oh, you're gone. A scroll detailing the scents and tastes of Farloom's various bugs and beasts. I guess, her name was New, I guess? N-U-U? I think that's right. Anyway, she's gone now. We're just gonna jump our way up, except we're apparently not. Apparently can't do that. Oh no, there's an elevator over here. That'll do the thing I wanted to do. Ha! I've tricked you. You've run face first into an elevator. Now you must feel silly. Oh no, up this way is, the fucking, Sinner's Road. That's not the way I mean to go. Actually, was Sinner's Road... Was the way to go in Sinner's Road locked off by a fan? I think it might have been. I'm gonna go fucking look regardless. I'm right here, I might as well. I mean, it's a bad idea, honestly, because of all of the crocodigators and that, but... New N-U-U, thank you. That's what I thought, because she's young, so she's called New. No, it wasn't locked off by fan, was it? No, it wasn't. It's just a vertical leap that we don't really, we can't really do anything with. Cool. I'm just gonna run away. Yes, I will run away. This is the correct thing to do in this situation, is to run away. What's up here? Alright, we can't do anything up here either. They want us to come into here from further up, I suppose. Yep, okay. Forget y'all. No, I'm out. Okay, let's just attack you with the religious icon here and give this fucking silk back. There we go. A little bit of heal. I gotta remember to use the parachute pants more. Now that I have access to it. She's like Princess Peach now. Is what I'm going with. I do mean it. Bruh, can we get up there? Can we get up that way? If we go further up and further over? I literally don't remember. But we can go, like, test it with very minimal difficulty, so let's go do that. Okay. So, here's the thing. It's the same mechanic, or like close enough. Yeah, to the Super Mario Brothers 3, 2 Princess Peach. Or I guess she does it in Smash Brothers as well. Yeah, so if I were good enough at the combat, I could probably diagonal slash jump off of those 2 mites and get to that other air bladder I can see, but I think I'm not good enough at the combat to do that. So instead, I'm just going to try and get up over this way. Which I don't know if I can do either. Because I don't think I can jump up that high. Yeah, Tell you what, let's get on that higher ledge where the one with the icon was, or is, or maybe is again. I think I just knocked them down and didn't kill them.
Goro!
Heartbeat. Yeah, sneezing. And actually, I just want to see if I can just peach my way over there. No, not quite. Just short. Why that song out of all the Super Mario Brothers 2 songs? Anyway. I think that's everything we can do up here in Greymore then. So, there's a couple of things still in Shellwood that were definitely locked behind wall jumps or fans. And we need to go through that anyway to get to the way up that presumably goes to the Citadel. So let's just take the opportunity to do what time is it? Oh, it's 10:57. Fuck it then. Let's go instead to Bellheart. Yeah, let's go chill in Bellheart. I mean, we won't be chilling in Bellheart. We'll just, be there while everyone's floating. I don't think it'll be a very relaxing time, but we'll remain there until Sunday. I wonder what that icon is. We've seen it a bunch. The thing that I thought was a globe, it's not a globe. Actually, you know what, let's not rest in Bellheart, because it's like right over there. Let's just rest here with the Flea Caravan, where things are nice and friendly, except for Krat. So, yeah, that's going to be the stream. Thank y'all so much for joining me. Thanks and sitting and chitting in chat. Thanks to anyone who chose to show up and just remain silent. Happy to have you here as well. Thanks to anyone who's watching this as a VOD. I hope you're having a good time of day, whatever time of day it is for you. I've been Rummy. The next stream is on Sunday, uh, or should be, unless something happens. Uh, if you wanted to hit the like, you could hit the like. If you wanted to leave a comment on the video, you could leave a comment on the video. If you wanted to hit the subscribe button, you could do that as well. I'm not actually interested in growing the channel that much. It's not about having a big audience, right? The it's about having the right kind of people around you, I feel. This is more of a social exercise than a money-making one. Although I would like to make some money, because you do kind of need it to stay alive. I would love to do this instead of a day job. But yeah, that's gonna be it. Love y'all. Have a good night.